Hi everyone, here's a quick video for our final worksheet on joining two segments. Sometimes we're drawing stuff with the pen tool or we have this or that and we realize they're separate pieces, but a lot of times we'll need to make them into a complete path. So how do we take two segments and actually join them together and not just group them? Grouping is where you can glue them together or holds them together. Join actually is more like welding. They are actually attached, one piece together. So let's go ahead and zoom in and check out these instructions. Z for zoom, click and drag on the area I want to see. All right, so what we got to do is we got to select both of the endpoints that are the endpoints that are next to each other, these two endpoints. There's an endpoint here and an endpoint here, but we need to select these two. And we do that by going to our direct selection tool, the white arrow. We're going to select one endpoint, hold shift, and that allows us to select more than one. Both anchors are blue, and this is the magic right here. Right click, join, as simple as that. So this time we're going to use our white arrow. Our direct selection tool should pop up and say direct selection tool. We're going to select one endpoint or an anchor, we call this, and it tells us there's an anchor. That one's blue. You notice this anchor is white, so it's not selected, but this one is selected in blue. I'm going to hold shift on my keyboard, grab this other anchor right here. They are both in blue. Right click, join, and now I have a single path right here. All right. For sake of this video, I'm going to follow. Let's see. So we have this heart now. Let's say, this is one side of a heart, and this is the exact copy of it that we just reflected it. So the instruction on these is move these two pieces close together, use the vertical align center, and we join at the top and the bottom. So let's zoom in, zoom out. Well, sorry, that make sense. Zoom in, zoom out. So I'm going to move these two pieces close together. Let's just move them close. Now you can actually move them all the way together and join them, but for sake of this, I'm going to leave them apart a little bit just to show you how this, well, actually I'll probably do it both ways for you. All right, so, and then let's grab both pieces. This is, I'm going to do step number 2, use the vertical align center. So grab both pieces, vertical align center. That means they move vertically to align. Oh, they are perfectly aligned. Now let me come in here. I'm going to go to my white arrow, my direct selection, hold on one anchor, hold shift on my keyboard, grab the other anchor, right click, join. All right, now it's almost complete. Let's zoom out. Spacebar, go to the bottom. On this one, I will show you a little bit of a trick. Instead of grabbing one, holding shift, grabbing the other, we can actually just click and drag around both. It'll select them both, right click, join. All right. Now, for learning purposes, let me undo this. Control Z, Control Z. We can actually, if you want, we can take these two pieces, move them together so they are, let me zoom in, let's check this out. Let's select both of them. Oops, nope, I'm going to go to my white arrow. This one you have to do with your white arrow. I'm going to click and drag around both of those anchors, and it's in the same spot. Right click, join. Zoom out, space bar. Oh, this one is not perfect. So let's go to our white arrow A and do this again. Select both, click and drag around both, right click, join. Okay, Control 0, see my whole page. So for the last part of this worksheet is draw something with the pen tool, something that's symmetrical. Think of elementary school when you used to fold a piece of paper in half, fold it in half, and then cut it with scissors and make, let's say, a snowflake, a house or a tree, hearts, things like that. Now, do not do something that we already have a tool for. Don't, let me grab my pen tool. Don't draw something like this. We could draw this, and then if we made a copy of it, we would make a square. We have a tool for a rectangle. So I'm going to draw, let me go ahead and delete this. Again, with our pen tool, I'm going to go with my pen tool. Now I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to do something like a Christmas tree, right? So I'm going to just draw a Christmas tree, click. Make sure you don't go now think of your center line. Don't go more to the right than that first one. I'm going to do like the little Christmas tree here, come a little further out. Just something like this, click and drag. Actually, this one, I'm going to come to the middle. Now this will tell me when I'm back there. I'm directly down from my first anchor. So I'm going to come back a little bit. This is going to be for the stump, or for the trunk, sorry. Click here, come back, and right there. Perfect. All right, so there's half of a Christmas tree. On these steps, says you only draw one side. We're going to make a copy of it. So let's do this. Let's go Control C, Control V. There, I made a copy of it. Copy and paste. Reflect it. So right click on it. Right click. Reflect. I'm sorry. Transform. Reflect. Now that is, nope, that is not the right way. That turned upside down. So I do have my preview selected. Let's click on vertical. And there we go. Click OK. Now I have both sides to the Christmas tree. Now I actually want to join them together. So let's check this. I'm going to grab this and move it until they're actually together. Let's check the bottom, make sure they haven't overlapped or anything like that. For sake of the video, I'm going to move these apart just so you can see that this is actually going to join together. So here we go. I'm going to go to my wide arrow, my direct selection, select both anchors here, right click, join. Now it's almost a complete path. Now, the reason we need this complete path is because things like if we use the laser to cut something out, or if we use our vinyl cutter to cut stickers, these need to be complete paths. They need to be a closed path. So wide arrow, grab both anchors, right click, join. And then now that it's also complete, we can actually truly have a nice solid fill color on it. All right. Hope that helped on joining segments. Have fun, create some cool shapes.